like that week where you had Wake Forest and NC State in back-to-back games at home, but in one game. Like it's that magnitude of a game that you've got to win if you want to feel good about yourselves as we're getting closer and closer to that all-important Selection Sunday. So I think you're going to get a complete team effort. As we've said all year long with this team, it's not going to be pretty, and they sure as heck aren't going to make it easy. But I do see the Tar Heels scoring a big win at home tomorrow night in the Smith Center.
Louisville has not played a game since February 1st.
Yeah.
The team is going to come out. They're going to struggle out of the gate. They are going to have to knock rust off. I don't care what anybody says. That's a legitimate problem when it comes to taking that amount of time off. So can Carolina jump out and get a big start, get a big lead early on? If they can, I feel like that's what's going to allow them to be able to have the type of success that they want to in the game. If they can keep a considerable cushion between them and Louisville for most of this game, I think they'll feel good about themselves. I feel like that's what they want to do because they don't want to get into one of those physical battles with Louisville on the glass, one of the teams that has been able to handle them in the last couple of years on the glass, out-rebounded them a couple of years ago. I remember doing that podcast back in the 2019 season where we were just left scratching our heads saying, how in the world did this team out-rebound us on the glass? But that's what Chris Mack teams do. He is a really, really good head coach. Probably one of the more underrated guys in the entire country, definitely in the ACC. But look, this is a game they should win because of how long they've taken off, because of who is out of the lineup. I think Carolina knows that. I think they'll look at this as, look, this is a chance to get a quad one win against a team that on the court will probably not be a quad one team in terms of who's out there. And I think they will be able to take advantage of it and get a big win over Louisville before they prepare for what could be a huge game against Florida State next Saturday.
Regardless if Carolina wins or loses tomorrow night, we will have you covered top to bottom on the HeelToughBlog.com. As you guys know, Sarah Wiley has your preview up there on the website right now, so you can go there as she gets you ready for the matchup with the Cardinals. I'll have you recap and everything that comes out of tomorrow's game against the Cardinals and other stuff on the website. Baseball season has started this weekend. Anthony has a season preview up on the website, and then, of course, after this weekend wraps up, we'll have a weekend recap for you from the Diamond Heels' first time on the field this season. And, of course, we'll keep you up to date anything around Carolina football as well. It is kind of the slow season for them, but spring ball will be here before you know it. Lastly, we encourage you guys to rate, review, and most importantly, subscribe to the podcast. You can find us on every major podcasting site, most notably Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, TuneIn, Google Podcasts. Give us a like, give us a review, but we want you to subscribe. That way you get every podcast in your podcast feed. Well, with that, I want to thank Anthony for taking time to stay up a little late, talk a little Carolina basketball. We want to thank you guys for listening, and as always, go Tar Heels.